In this video, I'm going to cover how to split up your rounds. And this is many places you could do this, but very handy. And particularly for this video, we're going to cover how to split those out for place matches. So let's say you want your first place on a particular mat, your third place on another mat, and your fifth place on another. There's a couple ways to do that, but splitting the rounds is a great idea. So in this example, I just have one bracket type. It's a 16-man, wrestle back to third place 6. It wouldn't matter what bracket type you're using. If you have multiple bracket types, this concept would be the same. So what I want to do is go to my rounds page. So I'm going setup and then rounds. And you'll notice here are my rounds. And this is really where I want to work from. And you'll notice that right now in this last round, I have placement matches, but it's all 3 of those placement matches. What I want to do is have a separate round for first, a separate round for third, and a separate round for fifth. And so I'm going to start this by adding a round. So I'm going to add a round, and I'm going to call this first place. You could call it championship if you want. And I'm going to click add. And what I want to do in the details of this round is I want to only pull the match ID for the first place match. As you'll notice, and actually if I go back, you'll notice that in this current placement round, it includes 27 through 29, which would be 27, 28, and 29. And an easy way to find out which matches those are by clicking from here in this details page. You can just open this bracket type, and you'll notice that the fifth place match, this match ID is 27, third place is 28, and first place is 29. So you want to keep that in mind, jot it down, have a copy printed, something like that. But that first place match I know is match ID 29. So if I go back to this first place round that I've just created, I'm going to put match ID 29 in there. You don't want to flip this. It's not a prelim, it's a regulation, it's a regular bout. I'm going to add 29, and I'm going to save the round detail. You'll notice that I come up with some red, and for now that's okay. We just want to know why that happens. There are duplicated match IDs on my schedule, and we know that's true because I just added 29, but I've yet to remove it from that original round. And we'll do that. You could do that right away. You could do that now. I like to do that as the last step. But what I want to do next is add my third place match. And as you recall, I just click add round. I'll call this third place. I'll add that. And then now I want to add my match ID. And if you've forgotten, I just click the bracket type. And I know the third place is 28, and then we'll remember that fifth is 27. So I'm going to put 28 for my match ID. I save the round detail, and you'll notice now I have 2 rounds with red in it. And what I really have here is my first place, match ID 29, my third place, match ID 28. And I don't need to add another round. I could, and then just delete this one, but an easy way to do this is just edit this. So I'm going to change this into my fifth place. And then now I just want to make that 27. I save the round. And now you'll notice that I have no more red. I have my fifth place, with match ID 27. I have my third place, match ID 28, and my first place with match ID 29. Probably a good idea, not critical, but probably a really good idea is to move this round down. And now I'm going fifth, third, first. I could go first, third, fifth. Getting them in order is a good idea. Anytime I make a change here, I do want to click Save Round Order. And that is how you split out your rounds to assign your placement matches their own rounds.